My name is Omni of Omni and Bryce, and together with our kids, we're...
Hashtag the Clingy
Okay, short only. Actually, Bryce and I have 3 kids, but the other one is still sleeping upstairs.
Yeah.
And so together with me now are my 2 amazing girls, and they're named Zia and Zella. Say hi.
Hi!
I think some of you are curious on what Zella is currently exploring on, but before I tell you more about it, we just want to invite you to stay connected with us. Follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok accounts. Our handle is @Omni and Bryce. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to also press the notification button so that you'll get updated on our upcoming videos. And for today's video, we're very excited to share with you our review results for these amazing products in front of us. This is actually Grolier Amazing English, and we are so excited to show you what this thing does. To give an intro on what this product is, this is actually a language development program. It helps enhance our kids' ability to communicate properly and even better using the English language. These kids that you see with me are homeschooled. So Zia is 7 years old and she's an incoming grade 1 student, while Zella is an incoming kinder 2 student and turning 5 very, very soon. This product really helps a homeschooling parent like me because it allows me to let my children learn with minimal supervision. So first, I'll show you what this set of language development program contains. Okay, are you ready guys to show them what's inside the Grolier Amazing English package?
Yes!
Okay, so as you can see, on its own, it already looks like a pretty bookshelf. So every book here, there's a total of 20 books plus a student guide that you can find. You see the letters here, it says here Grolier Amazing English. By just looking at it, you would know if the books are properly arranged.
Another puzzle is the numbers.
Yes, the numbers. So basically, it has book numbers right here that would guide you where to place each book. So it's very beautifully set up. And aside from the placement of the books itself, it actually has a drawer on top. So the drawer has a blue pouch inside it, which contains the Grolier pen. And along with the Grolier pen that's also located in the pouch, it's a charger that is used to charge the Grolier pen. Aside from that, you'll also find here this pretty card.
Music player.
This is actually a music player.
No
It
plastic.
seems like something that you can easily ignore, but when you realize the amazing benefits of this card, you'll be surprised. Why don't you show them how it works at this
I'll
year?
show you guys how it works. And also, that's not only what it got. Why does it have a sticker here?
Oh, I think Zed put that sticker, but why don't you show them the different buttons on top of the music player? Oh, hold on, let's finish this side first, darling. So what Zia just pressed with the Grolier pen is the play button of the music player. So in this card, you can actually have or play different nursery rhymes that your child can listen to as they study their Amazing English set or this book, Amazing Words, which I'll show you later. It's very easy to use. You just have to click the next buttons or the previous button or stop when you want to stop the music already. So this is very amazing, right? This particular card itself does a lot of magical things already for the child. So Ate Zia, can you explain how these buttons actually work?
These buttons are the recording slots.
So how does it work?
First, you press this. And then, this is the stop button. And then, just choose a
Slot.
slot. And then, you just put the pen on the slot after you put it here so that you can start.
Then how do you play the recording?
Here. Say something.
Hello, Ate Zia. So I'm happy to show you Grolier Amazing English.
And then you press this button to stop. And then you press that slot again. That's a sticker.
Yeah,
you
I think
can
we
also
can-
record, and then you can also use it as a reminder.
Exactly. So these are the stickers. What she's telling us is this comes with some sticker slots that you can also use in the same way that these slots are being used. But then the beautiful thing about it is you can unstick it and stick it somewhere else, like their clothes, or in her case, she put it in an egg toy where her daddy can actually listen to.
Yeah, and also I reminded him with that voice recorder in that egg that tomorrow's our book.
That's
And
right.
we can also point it on a coin so that if daddy gets the coin, he can just see, what's this? He needs a reminder. Except that I don't have a pen, so I'll just keep it.
That's a very creative way of presenting it, Zia. So basically, it has very flexible benefits. And the good thing about it is you can actually use the recorded voice and place it on a page. And then you can just listen to the recordings here if you want to know how your child actually did in a particular page. One of the books, let's bring it out, okay?
Okay.
So we can actually start with this. So book one. First thing that you need to do is to activate the Grolier pen here.
First, let's close these books and put it here.
So you'd know that the Grolier pen is already activated when you hear that sound. Let's show them first what this book is all about. So basically, book one, it says here, food and table manners. In each page are different sets of dialogues that can help your children learn how to use the English language in a very conversational manner. It doesn't only help your kids learn how to pronounce a word, but it also helps them understand how to communicate using the English language effectively. Ate Zia, why don't you show them?
Okay. So, just point it to a word that you want to know. Wait, is that
Yes.
Just point it to a word that you want to know.
Wow, Amy. This night market is huge.
And then, after the pen reads it, you can also try singing. And if you already listen to all of the sentences, these buttons are for recording, like in the card and the stickers. You just do this, and then this.
Now you try to record your voice.
Wow, Abby, this night market is huge. There are so many delicious things to eat everywhere I look. I see more food. Aren't you glad we came here tonight? And then just press this. Stop. And then it will stop. And then press that again.
Wow, Abby, this night market is huge. There are so many delicious things to eat everywhere I look. I see more food. Aren't you glad we came here tonight?
And also, guys, you can do that. You can read the sentences while your voice is recorded so that after your parents work, they can listen to it. Just press that green button again.
That's right, exactly. So that's what I was about to say. The benefit of this for me as a parent is that even if I don't supervise her as she reads, I would know right after, because of the recording, if she got the words pronunciation correctly. They don't need to ask me over and over again if they have a particular new word that they want to know how to be pronounced. On their own, they can actually learn how to pronounce the words correctly just using the Grolier pen. Isn't that amazing? I myself am so totally blown away by this because I've never seen anything like
Mom
it.
even said before that the kid inside her is jealous.
Yeah, the kid inside me is jealous because during my time, I am not aware of these amazing technology that Grolier can provide. Bundled with the Grolier Amazing English set is actually this book. So it's called Amazing Words. It has two books, book 1 and book 2. I'm currently holding the book 1, which is a dictionary. That's book 1 of the Amazing English set. According to a study shared by Mayo Clinic, and you can find it online, children aged 2 years old to 3 years old needs to learn at least 1,000 words for us to check if they're progressing well in terms of speaking. This book does not only help them learn 1,000 words, they can actually learn as many words as they can because there are at least 5,000 words in this Amazing Words book. So if your child is still trying to learn how to read, the good thing here is all they need to do is to point the pen on a particular word in this dictionary. It does not only give them the definition.
Is someone who is in a play, movie, or on television.
It gives them the definition of the word that they just pointed on, and at the same time, they get to learn how to pronounce it right after. So it's like a dictionary but in an all new level. It's very helpful for children who are learning or studying at home. And they can take it anywhere else. Just right, Ate Zella?
Yeah,
So what do you like about this book?
I'm gonna show you.
So show us how it works, darling. Here's the Grolier pen.
She can do that?
Yeah, so what is she trying to do? Why don't you let the Grolier pen tell you?
An acrobat performs tricks while swinging on a bar.
You see? So now, do you know what an acrobat is?
Yeah. Can I also do that when I'm already big?
Why not? So all you need to do is to practice and you'll learn how to do some acrobatic tricks. I like the fact that the Grolier Amazing English helps them with language proficiency. It helps them to also study on their own. And with that, they can actually be exposed to greater possibilities, not given by other learning materials. I got reminded through this interactive learning material brought to us by Grolier that kids really have an amazing ability to learn on their own, even with minimal supervision, if you give them the right tools. If you also are a parent who would want to limit screen time for your kids, these interactive learning materials can actually help you do so. If you really want to maximize learning or make your kids brighter and smarter, especially on the English language, I highly encourage you to inquire at the pages of Grolier Philippines. They can be found on Instagram at grolier.ph or on Facebook at official grolierph, and message them so you could inquire about the different packages, especially designed for your kids' needs. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This particular interactive learning materials are really amazing in itself.
Can you
Yes?
buy this, and this, and can you buy a horse but not in the house, only here and
What do you
that?
need to do if you want to buy something?
Pray.
That's right. So once again, this is Omni of Omni and Bryce. Together with our kids, we are...
Hashtag the Clingy.
Oh.
And all around the world.
Always remember to cling on to your dreams because dreams do come true. So faith it till you make it.